Currently at Davis Dam at Laughlin, Nevada, and actually Arizona border. It's actually downstream right here. Here's actually part of the lake. Yes, today's the anniversary of when I was robbed 4 years ago. It's all right there on the top of followkeith.com. I just called Homeland Security and I called the FBI 2 days ago saying, how come not a single criminal investigator, special prosecutor, and particularly federal judge, or military investigator hasn't contacted me this long? Apparently I'm the only person that knows. Well, it's because of the compartmentization that I showed at London Bridge about 2 weeks ago at Lake Havasu. Yes, I'm a biblical journalist, scholar, entrepreneur, philanthropist, and the most creative, prolific inventors, authors, and creators of solutions that solve world problems systematically using computer science methodologies called decision trees. That's actually called solutionfinal.com. For indeed, it is all about justice and equality and accountability, which is what Solution URL is all about. I gave that to Homeland Security also. They're going to love it, with the ability of face recognition to be able to quickly identify anybody around the world as whether they're ethical, honest, accountable, responsible, compared to they are a criminal or even a terrorist, which means they won't be able to travel or conduct business or buy goods or services or do anything because they'll be shunned by society and isolated. All the citizens will take away their ornaments, take away their homes and their possessions and assets, and throw them out into the desert. This is the reversal of what God did to his own people back in Moses' time frame, because Moses was in the desert for 40 years. Guess what? I'm 56 years old. Therefore, when I started my original God-focused ministries at age 16, with driver's license, or actually when I was driving a school bus in High Point, North Carolina. Yes, I'm the most ethical, competent, responsible person that walks the face of the earth. And the evidence is not me. It's not me. It never has been me. The evidence has been the acts of wisdom that I've been producing and creating the whole time. That's what Creator Keith is all about. And now I have everyone crowdfund me, everyone support me with Indiegogo and direct crowd support. It's right there on the top of Follow Keith and Unocracy, and bid on Keith, because indeed I'll work my way around the world going to the places of greatest need. Is there anyone else that's a true missionary, disciple, teacher, apostle that uses the power of the internet, technology, common sense, and biblical principles to teach the world how to love and care for each other? This will be 181, which has a historical significance also, like everything else that has a number sequence in there. That's why I'm numbering them so carefully. And now I'll be able to proceed with the U.S. government's permission, of course, and with their help and with their protection, because they can fly me around the world as their emissary and ambassador of all time, at their expense. How about that? I have plenty of funds. All they have to do is go get the money from Robert Rose and Bashama, and that'll support me for the rest of my life, because I own a percentage of home waste, 15%, based on a summary judgment. And yet Rose transferred it all in November 2010. Well, that's actually more than 4 years ago, biblical 4 years. 42 months coming up on April the 3rd. 2015 is exactly 42 months since I was kidnapped on October 3rd, 2011. I've been repeating since the day I was kidnapped. Can't be called anything else. God bless all, because he does when you solve your own problems. He's not going to intervene on your behalf. Here we have I think it's a T-6 flying overhead that's based at the local airport on training mission, just like I'm training you to take care of business at the family and community level, just like God asked everyone to do from day one.